Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. How's it going, everybody? What's happening? Tayanasha no Korosha. Good to see you. Good to be here. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I don't have to work anymore until right now. I'm working right now. Scratch what I just said. How is everybody doing? Good to see you. Good to be here. Good to be happening. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this here hot cup of coffee. Don't you want to have a cup of coffee with me and talk about the week? If you do, go to the kitchen and pour yourselves up a nice hot cupper, and let's get to talking. If you don't have a cup, you can find one in the description below. I recommend the first one. It has my face on it. It's lovely, and I appreciate it. Also, like, subscribe, support, share, join, and super chats are available in the chat box, should you dare. How are you doing? How's the world? How are things? Amanda says, hi, chat. Good to see y'all. Happy Friday. Smiley, smiley. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hi, Jake. How are you tonight? Heart smiley. Apparently watermelon-y. I'm burping watermelon. Delicious. Amanda says, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available. Also, hit that CashApp at $JakeJohnsonBand and PayPal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Thank you very much. Amanda says, Soph, you get the gold star tonight. Congratulations, Soph. Soph says, my mom got worse yesterday evening. That's the correct way to say it. Aaron says, is it starting or ending? Well, that depends on you, Aaron. Entirely on you. It's all up to you, buddy. Are we starting or ending? Patty says, hello. Hello, Tennessee. Good to see you, Patty. And Amanda says, Aaron, it just started. Hi. And hi, Patty. And Aaron says, yo. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. Patty says, hi, Amanda. And Aaron says, that was dope. Thank you very much. Amanda says, oh, yeah. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Aaron says, I've never seen this. You've never seen what? You have seen this. I know who you are. What do you mean you've never seen this? Amanda says, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Very nice. Aaron says, excellent. And Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. Amanda says, hi, Rachel. Turkey smiley. And Rachel says, wow, Jake, you seem extra happy tonight. Really? Okay. I feel extra happy. Thank you. And Rachel says, hi, Amanda Hart. Amanda says, LOL, Rachel, right? Unicorn Ninja, welcome back. Good to see you. Hello, hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're having a good day too, Unicorn Ninja. Rachel says, definitely a different glow tonight. I think it's the white shirt. I didn't do anything different. Aaron says, Autobots roll out. Jake reminds me of Optimus Prime. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Cowboys 8-panel. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Autobots, roll out. Amanda says, hi, Ninja. And hi, Cowboys. How are you, Cowboys? Good to see you. You're looking spry as always. Amanda says, LOL, Aaron. Optimus is the shit. The intro, Mr. J. Oh, yeah, I was just being silly. Are you talking about the intro, the beginning of the show? Yeah, that's my chill stream intro. I've got like 3 or 4 shows going on. Politics, Bible study, chill stream, Hyperbole. So 4 shows. But I'm glad you like it. I put a lot of work into that intro. And that's my band playing, by the way, at the beginning. That's me rocking out. Amanda says he's never seen the intro. Wow. Well, now he has. And Soap says, so, On Friday night, I checked up on my mom to see if she's okay, but she wasn't. She had to take 20 pills a day. She is struggling to drive now. Well, tell her to send half of them to me, and we'll... I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's a rough thing to have to go through, but it is the circle of life, and we all do have to go through it. So your turn is coming, I promise. Amanda says, LOL, Jake, you're on it tonight. I haven't done anything different. I'm barely through my coffee. Jake's the shit, says Aaron. Thank you. Is that a compliment or an insult? Either way, thank you. Amanda says, true, Aaron. If Fab Daddy's here, he says, chillin'. What's up, Fab Daddy? Amanda says, hi, Fab. And Rachel says, facts. Would love some pills, right? It's been a while. Cowboys 8 panelists crying, laughing. Amanda says, chillaxing. Definitely a compliment. Well, I appreciate that. Aaron? Aaron says, facts. That's a good cup of coffee. Really. I wish I had done something to make myself happier, but I'm just here. Just a long day of work. A little nap. A little nap will do you wonders. You know what I mean? This thing needs some fluid in it. You thought I was saying something else, didn't you? Aaron says, I lost my voice. Me too, Aaron. Me too. For the past 2 years. Amanda says, I see you fixed the hole in your cup for now. Well, until it runs out again. Rolling on the floor. Rolling on the floor. I'm just chilling tonight. Got some groceries in me. I'm happy. I'm a good, happy person. My mustache is tingling. What have you guys been up to? What's been going on in your neck of the woods? You getting into any trouble there, Aaron? Fab Daddy, are you being good? Are you catching fish? What are you doing over there? Amanda says, that's awesome. What is? You got to be more specific. While I can read your mind, I can't read your mind. You know what I'm saying? Aaron says, working like a dog, loving life. Fat Daddy says, I just washed my blender. Amanda says, tingling mustache. Oh, yeah. Enjoy the stream. Well, stick around, Aaron. Don't go nowhere. I didn't leave when you got here. Can you hear that all right? Is that sound coming through pretty good? Yeah. Oh, come on. I want to see the whole thing. Let's see if it'll do it that way. That ain't what I want. People. It's me. What's up, buddy? Is that a new one? The guitar? No, this is my old and faithful. There you go. That's my baby. This one goes everywhere I go. Cowboys 8 Panel says, I am trying to ignore nicotine. Me too. Good luck. It's me, says Jake. What's going on in the chat? Open topic? Open topic. Whatever you want to talk about, my friend. I'm just a vesture of an indefatigable domicile. Indefatigably unbreakable. What's the word I used? Bastille domicile. That's me. Old Faithful, that's right. Aaron says, I'm saying I'm enjoying the stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Aaron. It's going to get better in a minute. I'm going to cackle. Fab Daddy, I can't read your message if you retracted, buddy. Amanda says, hi, it's me. Anything? It's chill tonight. Right. Yes, it is. Yes, it's me. It's opened. Aaron says, is that a new one? Nope, that's an old one. Sounds nice, says Cowboys. Thank you. 5 by 5, says Fab Daddy. It's me, says hi, Amanda. It's shiny. Do you wax them? I don't even clean them, my friend. I believe that this is a piece of wood. What makes it a thing, what makes it special is the life that it lives, the environment that it invokes. You know, this thing has been in many, many smoky bars and on many, many big stages. And, you know, it's been held by famous people. It's been played by me to pieces. And so it's got a life. See, there's fingerprints all over it. But that's just the way it is. It's just a piece of wood otherwise. Amanda says, LOL, no, Aaron, he don't. It drives me crazy with all the fingerprints. Count Ravioli, welcome. Battery by Metallica would be incredible. Well, I don't know Battery, but I know this one. But I have an acoustic guitar, so it's not going to be very metallic-y. But welcome to the show, Count Ravioli. I like your name. Aaron says, I can see that, Amanda. Ha-ha. And Amanda says, hi, Count. Welcome. With spell check. Spell check. It's me, says, I heard Myrtle Beach was flooded. Really? Sounds great, says Ravioli. Thank you. Aaron says, ravioli, ravioli, tomatoes all the time. I remember this kid used to sing that. Ravioli, ravioli. Mary Wilfert, welcome to the show. Hi. Come on in. I'm going to try to sing this. My voice isn't back yet, so it's probably going to suck, but clap anyway, because it's really hard work. She left the car in the driveway. See, I can't do it. She left the keys in the door. She left the kids at her mama's. Left her ring lying there on the floor. She left it on my pillow, right where it wouldn't be missed. And she left a note in the kitchen next to the grocery list. It said you don't eat. I can't do it. I can't hit that note. Damn it. I thought I could. Nope. Voice ain't back yet. I'm going to have to sing that really low. Oh, well. I can't hit any high notes. No, Mary, I can't. I'm still fighting it. I lost my voice a couple of years ago when COVID came around, and it damaged my vocal cords, and I have not healed yet. I've been working at it ever since, and it just will not come back. I have no high end. I can't hit any notes above a whisper, really. I can sing low stuff, but I can't sing anything high. And I'm a singer, so that sucks for me. Sorry I missed your last live. That's all right. I didn't know you were here the last time before that. I don't believe we've met before. Welcome. Let me try to sing something I can sing. I love this song too. I do too, and I can't sing it. It's really high. I'll just go remain in the old stuff. They had low voices back then. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It's been most all my life, searching for a four-leaf clover, yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. And you said, honey, I love you so. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made here for all the world to sing. It's never all, but it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You said, honey, don't worry. Don't you know I love you so? That's the way love goes. Today I started loving. There you go. There's a little lovey-lovey for you. Cowboys 8 panel says, oh, well. Yeah, I know it sucks. It does, says Mary. Think you can do Spirit World? Not a chance. No, I wish I could. It's me says, I'm getting new tuning keys. Grover's. These Martin factory grade lasted 4 years. Really? Martin, that's Waverly tuners, right? Usually those are pretty darn good quality. But Grover's, you can't go wrong with Grover's. It's me. These are just Fender. I have Grover's on my other guitar, though. Will you do Uncle John's band? I don't know who Uncle John is. I just subbed, by the way. Excellent. Welcome in, Mary. Welcome to the show. Amanda says, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chats are available. Also, hit that Cash App, $ Jake Johnson Band, or PayPal, paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Thank you. Amanda says, thank you, Mary. And Mary says, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Get your little bit of smiley face. By the way, if you guys do Facebook, go check us out at the Untethered Live family over on Facebook, all one word, Untethered Live family, and get to know each other. Sign up, it's free. Keep up with all things Untethered Live Universe right over there. Mary says, I love you. I love you too, Mary. God bless you. I don't know you, but I love you. Cowboy says, is that a crying wolf? What is that? Is that a kitty cat? A masochistic kitty cat? That's what that is. 8 Ball, is Jake great even without his voice? 8 Ball says, that's a tough one. And Mary says, please play Uncle John's band. I don't think I know Uncle John's band. Who is that and what does he do? Amanda says, let him get back to the comments, Mary. He reads them all. He'll see it. But I don't know it. I'm sorry. He is a live jukebox, a human jukebox, but I don't have that song programmed. Sorry. If you'll tell me who does it, or if that's the name of the band, I'll look it up and I'll learn it for you. Amanda says, if he knows it, he'll play it. April, hello, darling. Hello, everybody. Loves, sounds great, Jake. Heart, thumbs up, and smiley face. Thank you, April. Cowboy says, little, not a tough one. Sorry, it's my second live. That's all right, Mary. That's fine. Amanda says, hi, April, hon. And it's okay, Mary. April says, hi, Cowboys. Mary, Amanda, Jake, much love. Much love back to you. Cowboys 8 Panel says, heart, Maverick Gaming 2. Hello, I'm back. It's been a while since I've been on your live stream. It's been a while. Welcome back, Maverick Gaming. Hi, Maverick. Welcome back, says Amanda. April says, hi, it's me and Aaron. Fab Daddy, much love. Dakota writes in the house. Hey, Dakota. Starting way back in high school, I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes, a pink dress, a ponytail, and matching bouquet. I kissed her on the school bus and told her not to tell. She used to chase me around the playground. 20 years together, I don't know this song. That's alright, I'll make something up and we can skip to the chorus and screw it up to check yes or no. Check yes or no. Anyway. Amanda says, hi, Dakota. April says, Maverick, good to see you, love. Dakota, good to see you. Dakota says, hi, Jake. Hi, good to see you. Amanda says, there's the link for the Facebook page, Untethered Live Family, right there. Psst. Good to go. April says, LOL, it's me, says, I'll send something. I'll send a song on Messenger. Send it. Can you play Johnny Cash Hurt? That's a low-key tune. I had to remember it. hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain. It's the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, an old familiar sting. I try to kill it away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend, everyone I know goes away in the end, and you can have it all. My empire of dirt I will let you down. I will make you hurt. How's that? Anyway, been a while. Amanda says, it's me. You can send it an email if you like. UntetheredLiveStream@gmail.com. Thank you. That is my email address if anybody wants to get up with me. I'll get back with you as soon as I read it. April says, you're welcome. Sorry I'm late. I cooked spaghetti for dinner. That's amazing. That's what I had for dinner, spaghetti. Only mine was microwaved. But I am a bachelor, so, you know. Cowboy says, I am a hopeless romantic, and some songs just make me feel lonely like Silver Wings. Oh, I love you, Cowboys 8-panel. Just know that I'm nuzzled up right beside you right now in my mind, pressing up against you, all hot and sweaty, rubbing my nose on the back of your neck. You feel better now? April says, Unicorn Ninja, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome back. Unicorn says, hello. Thank you, April. And Amanda says, oh, Cowboys, I hear you. A lot of Alabama songs get me that way. And April says, oh, Cowboys, that's one of my mama's favorite songs, Silver Wings. Yeah, one of the earliest songs I learned of his blew me away when I learned how to play it. And it was one that hardly anybody's ever heard, I don't think. But it's like, you stayed with me through thick and thin. You watch me lose and you watch me win. You always seem to let your feelings show. You love me and you let me know, and you put me on a natural high. I can fly. I can fly. You put me on a natural high. I could fly. I could fly. Yeah, one of those good songs. Roy Orbison gets me like that, says Rachel. Really? Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Wow. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? I wish I could hit those notes, man. I used to could sing that song and blow you away with it, but I can't do it anymore. Well, I can't do it currently. I will eventually get better, but right now I'm struggling just to make noise. And I have a show to do tomorrow night, so there won't be any politics here tonight, Saturday night, because of that. Because I got to be out there making $1 somehow. Mostly deferring to my drummer and letting him sing most of the night. Nope, I didn't know it last night, and I still don't know it tonight, Dakota. That red, white, and blue song. And if I did know it, I couldn't sing it. Way too high. April says, Rachel, good to see you, lovely. And Rachel says, hi, April. And Amanda says, it's too high, Dakota. I do know it, but, I don't know all the words to it. But that's never stopped me before. April says, wow. Let's see if I can find something Toby Keithish. I got a funny feeling the moment that your lips touch mine, something shot right through me. My heart skipped a beat in time. There's a different feel about you tonight. It's got me thinking lots of crazy things. I even think I saw a flash of light. Felt like electricity. You shouldn't kiss me like this, unless you mean it like that. 'Cause I'll just close my eyes and I won't know where I'm at. We'll get lost on this dance floor, spinning it round and around and around and around. They're all watching us now. They think we're falling in love. Never believe we're just friends. When you kiss me like this, I think you mean it like that. If you do, baby, lick me again. How about that? There's Toby Keith. April says, nice, Jake. Thank you. Cowboy says, crying, laughing hearts. Pucker face. Pecker face. Pecker face. Thumbs up, not heart. Unicorn says, bravo. Thank you, Unicorn. Very deep song. Wow, says April. Thank you. LOL. Very deep. Amanda says, Jake will get real cooking soon. LOL. And Cowboy says, stop that, Jake. Stop it, you bad boy. Amanda says, you so dirty. There ain't nothing dirty about that. That's love, baby. That's all. Just rubbing my nose on the back of her neck. I wasn't doing anything else. Cowboy says, wait a minute. On second thought, don't stop. April says, oh yeah. Amanda says, oh yeah, great song. Thank you. Natural high. Singing backup, says April. And I can fly. Singing along, says Amanda. And Cowboys 8 panel says there's a little green man getting eaten by Barney the dinosaur. That's weird. April says, fly, woohoo. Thank you, dear. iGame fam says, yep, you're a good artist, but not good enough that I'm going to pay you $44 for a t-shirt. I didn't ask you to. But I appreciate you looking anyway. And you wouldn't be paying me $44 for a t-shirt. You'd be paying me about $8 for a t-shirt. The rest of it goes to the people that make the t-shirts. So, do your thing. But I appreciate the compliment. If price is the only thing you're haggling over, though, you could cash at me like $10. That'd be great. Chocolate milk and banana smoothie, says Fab Daddy. That sounds good. Amanda says, hi, fam. April says, lemao, Fab Daddy. And hi, game fam. Welcome. Amanda says, fam, that's not his price. That's the store's price. Right. My price, if I were selling t-shirts, I'd sell them for $20 flat, period. because I know what it takes to make them. April says, yay, a show cool. Oh, yay, a show, comma, cool, exclamation point. Got it. Yep, that's tomorrow night. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. That's never stopped me before. I'll do something. Even I got to sing everything an octave lower and sound like this all night. I'll get through it. Amanda says, yeah, we don't have Jake tomorrow night. Bah. Fab Daddy says, nice, a gig. That's nice. Cowboys 8 Pound says, I'm glad someone has him tomorrow night. Right. April says, good one. And Amanda says, yeah, Cowboy, we'll miss him tomorrow. Oh, that's sweet. And April says, around and around and around. That's a good song. Kendra Wood, hello, darling. She says, hey, y'all, I'm late, but been cooking supper. What are you cooking? What are we having for dinner? My mouth is watering. Cowboy says, smiley face with a cowboy hat on. And Amanda says, hi, Kendra. And Kendra says, good to see you, lovely. Kendra says, hello, Miss Amanda. And April says, bravo, surprised heart. Kendra says, love you, April. April says, love it, LOL. Something in Russian says, hi. Hi, Russian. I'm going to say something in Russian because I don't know what that says. I don't know. Amanda says, hello, M. Welcome. Kendra says, 2 weeks. Michael is seizure free. Woohoo. That's fantastic. Tell Michael we said congratulations and keep up the good work. Cowboy says hi, and April says hi. Welcome, MN. And Amanda says, awesome, Kendra. Kendra says, we may be moving to Palaca, Florida. Why on earth would you want to do that? What is in Palaca? Amanda says, oh, wow, Kendra. April says, cool, Kendra. There's a lot of folks here in Florida, by the way. You might be moving close to some friends. Patty says, Linda Ronstadt did the best Silver Wings cover. I still hadn't heard that yet. I'm going to check it out, though. Kendra says, yeah, I'm so happy. It's Me says, Waverly replacement costs $200 plus, which is crazy. Yeah, because they're crazy expensive. Yeah, those Waverlys are not cheap. But I thought that's what came on a Martin. I thought that was standard for Martins. I guess I was wrong about that. But anyway, you can't beat Grover's. Colin Hill, the bit away. Jake, what's up, Colin? Good to see you. Amanda says, hi, Colin. Kendra said fried shrimp and grits. That sounds good. Weird, but good. I guess that's no weirder than fish and grits, which is good. So, yeah. Amanda says, yummy, Kendra. And April says, aha, Jake, LOL. Aha. Klingon sounds a lot like Russian. No, it doesn't. That doesn't sound like Russian at all. Chui-chi. April says, that sounds good, Kendra. It was so good, says Kendra. Kendra says, my friends are the best. I'm so blessed. You are that. Amanda says, I bet it was, Kendra. And April says, hey, Colin, good to see you, love. And Kendra says, I'm weird, Jake. It's true. I'm weird too, honey. That's all right. You're in good company. Have you ever heard Russians talk when they're mad? Yes. A lot of going on. Weird syllables. That kind of thing. Klingon is much more that kind of thing. But I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. Here's a song I wrote. When I was 17. Well, hello. It's good to hear from you. Yeah, the kids are fine and they really miss you. Little Bobby asked about you today. He said, Daddy, when's Mom coming home to stay? I don't know what to tell him anymore. It's been rough since you walked out the door, and you said you'd never know what I need and what I don't. I don't need a thing, but I could tell you what I want. I want you to send our kids off in the morning. I want you to make my coffee when they're gone. I want to make love to you, girl, in the evening. But most of all, I want you to come back home. Here's a key change. Sandy's prom is coming up in a week now, and I don't know how to fit her for a dress. I guess some things a mom's just supposed to know how, and some things a man will never know, I guess. Ain't it funny how life will turn on you now? It'll change directions and you can't see how. I just said you'd never know what I need and what I don't. I don't need a thing, but I can tell you what I want. Y'all sing it with me. I want you to send our kids off in the morning. I want you to make my coffee when they're gone. Wanna make love to you, girl, in the evening. But most of all, I want you to come back home. Most of all, I want you to come back home. There you go. Kendra says, I'm part Klingon, and I still don't know what he said. And Amanda says, I want you to come back home. That's a great song. Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. April says, music, heart, music, heart, music, heart, heart, music, heart, heart, thumbs up. There's a certain poetry to that. April says, I love it. Blind smiley face. And Amanda says, singing along. Heart, microphone, heart, old microphone. April says, singing along. Surprised green man getting eaten by a surprised heart. April says, Amanda, I can hear you now. I can hear you now, love. LOL. And Amanda says, I remember when this song was written. You should. You were sitting there. That's a long time ago, wasn't it? I wrote this song, if you guys are interested, shortly after that one. April says, music, two hearts in a circle. Music, surprised green man. It's me says, uh-oh, I see a Freemasonry logo on your guitar. Uh-oh. Really? How did that get there? April says, bravo. Hello, puppet, says Amy Elizabeth. Hello, puppet. Popple? Popple? Is that a T or an L? Puppet. Hello, puppet. Hello, governor. raining like the devil outside my window. Coldest night in April is in the wind. Every drop I see falling, I can hear your voice calling. Lord, it tears my whole world all apart. And here it comes again, the lightning, the thunder and wind. That rain keeps falling and it's calling me home again. Here it comes again, here it comes again. Lightning strikes a power pole, all the lights go out. Then I finally realize what this life is all about. Then the walls are built around me slowly tumble down. Pieces shatter as they fall to the ground. And here it comes again, the lightning, the thunder and wind. That rain keeps falling, Lord, it's calling me home again. Here it comes again, here it comes again. It's raining like the devil outside my window. The coldest night in April is in the wind. There you go. There's another Jake Johnson original. Hope you like it. It's me says, oh well, boom. Wow. April says, beautiful song. Music, thumbs up, mystery heart. Thank you. Mystery heart. Amanda says, here it comes again. April says, singing along, oh yeah. Music, heart, heart. Cowboys 8 panel says, lightning bolt. Yeah. April says, pink heart, purple heart, white heart. Yay, bravo. Bravo, Jake Turkey. April says, awesome. Cowboy says, yeah, you guys like these songs? Wonderful song. Thank you, Amanda. I'm not too boring for you. I write ballads, in case you don't know. That's what I do. I have written a few fast songs, but most of them come out like that for whatever reason. I'm a hopeless romantic, too, apparently. But if you guys like them, I'll keep playing them. Because I got more where that came from. Anyway, what are you guys doing out? You got any plans for the weekend? Anything good gonna happen? Anything coming your way? Any excitement? Any love happening? April, what are you doing? You and Kevin going out juking this weekend? Where is Kevin, by the way? Let's go juking. Don't you want to go juking? I've got juking in my blood. Kevin's laying down right now, getting married in October. Well, I know I'm going to be the one there doing it, I reckon. If you'll have me. Married in October to a strange man. I'm going to buy some shrimp to go with my grits tomorrow. That sounds good, doesn't it? Supposed to be anyway, says April. Well, if I plan on it. I'll marry you if I got to do it online. Amanda says, I'm going on a new adventure soon. Nice. Me too. I'm going to smoke some dope and get lost in the desert. Them pills and damn pills. I gotta get my prescription filled. Them pills and damn pills are gonna lead me to an early grave. Well, I went to the doctor to get me some. Then I went to the pharmacist to get it done. Sitting in my truck, I took me some, and I feel so much better now. Yeah, my hands are sweating and my knees are weak. I can't eat and I can't sleep. Skin is crawling like I picked up fleas. Coughing, sneezing, burning up while I'm freezing. I guess I'll take a couple just to get back on my feet. And I'll do it all over again. Yeah, how you like that? That's another song I wrote. If you ever want to hear the whole thing, you gotta buy the album, I guess, when it comes out. That's a catchy tune, says April. Thank you. Cowboy says, don't forget your leather necktie if you're going into the desert. Right on. Jake's original them pills. It's just called pills. But thank you. Of course, we'll always cross that bridge when we get to it. Otherwise, we'd just be standing there looking at a bridge. You got to cross it at some point. That one made my nose itch. I wonder why. I don't know how a guitar goes sharp, but it does occasionally. She knows every move that a man could make. She knows every trick in the book. She knows how to give. She knows how to take. So many times she's been taken a fool by those alibis and lying eyes and all the best lines. Lord knows she's heard them all. She's been cheated on and pushed around and left alone. Lord knows what I put her through. But boy, you can bet if a move can be made, she knows how to make one on you. Right. Yeah. You sing great, says Marco Hassan. Thank you, Marco. I do not. I used to, but I lost my voice, and now I'm struggling just to make noises. But thank you. All wood guitars act funny at season change. Right on, it's me. Amy says, it's just started thundering and lightning, pouring down rain. We need it. There is a drought. Well, I'm glad you got some rain coming. We had plenty of it this week. Amanda says, Tracy Lawrence, Alibis. Love it. Thank you. Singing along. Cowboys 8 Pounds says, aye. Marco, what you up to? How are things going? April says, my dog is so adorable. All right. Oh, yeah. And hi, Marco. Welcome. I love this song. It loves you back. Amanda says, hi, Marco. Welcome. And it rained here earlier, says April. It rained here for a solid week, and I had to go to work back and forth in it. Wet going and wet coming. Which usually one of those is preferable, but it wasn't nice. 155 views already. Thank you, guys. Be sure to be sure. I can talk. I'm not having a stroke. Do be sure to like, subscribe, share, support, join, and super chat. I appreciate you all. And if you have a song request and I know it and I can sing it, I'll be glad to do it for you, or some of it anyway. LOL, sticky too. Nice. I like it when it's sticky. Boo-doo, boo-ba-doo, boo. Car in the driveway. She left the keys in the door. She left the kids at her mama's, and the groceries there on the floor. She left a ring on my pillow, right where it wouldn't be missed. She left a note on the table, right next to the grocery list. Said you don't even know who I am. You left me a long time ago. You don't even know who I am. Why would I care if you go? So I left a ring on my pillow. I left the clothes on the floor, and I called her to say I'm sorry though I don't know what we're fighting for. You see, lately I've been doing some thinking, and I've been thinking that maybe you're right. See, I go to work every morning and come straight home to you every night. And you don't even know who I am. You left me a long time ago. You don't even know who I am. So why would I care if you go? You don't even know who I am. So why would I care if you go? There you go. I did it. I just needed to warm up first. Turn the page. Okay. Amanda says, I must have slept through the rain today. LOL. Amy says, what's sticky? The dog or the rain? The Jake. April says, lemao, Amy. And Amanda says, LOL, Amy. Amy says, turn the page. You wouldn't be trying to kill a fellow, would you? Playing the star again. There I go. Star again, there I go. Turn the page. There you go. By request. Copyright claimed. Oh, yeah. What I miss, what I miss, what I miss. April said, good song, Amy. And Amanda says, yes, Amy, good song. Aaron says, turkey, turkey, turkey. April says, thanks, Jake Love. You're welcome, my dear. My pleasure. Cowboys 8 Panel says, April says, oh, yeah, sing it, Jake. April says, sing along. It's me, says Motor City Bob from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Are you talking about like a... You give me a string, oh baby, give me what I need. Give me a string, oh baby, give me what I see. That kind of thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Anyway, been a while since I played that. Amanda says, singing along. Thank you. A lot of singing along tonight. That's good. I like a sing along. I like a sing-along song. Mr. P, what's up, buddy? He says, hey, y'all. Hey, Mr. P, good to see you, John. Amanda says, John, hi, man. Amy Elizabeth says, thank you, Jake. Mwah. Mwah. Back at you. April says, hi, John. Love, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Amy says, awesome. You like my version of that song, Amy? It's a little different than the original. You have to hear the whole thing. It's kind of awesome. April says, music, vibrating heart, 2 hearts in a circle, music, 2 hearts, thumbs up, blind smiley face, yeah. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Amanda says, I love Jake's version of this song. It took me a minute to get used to it because he slowed it down some. LOL, I did not slow it down. I changed the tempo timing, but I didn't change the tempo beat. It is still the same speed, it's just longer. The original, by contrast, is on a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha. You can listen to... I can't even sing it. I'm so used to my version of it. Well, the sweat pours down your body like the music that you play. So, I just made it longer. See? Same tempo. Same thing. Just different. Mr. P says, I'm great. I finished work early tonight. I hope y'all are all having a blast. We are, Mr. P. Well, I am anyway. I don't know if anybody else is. Amanda says, it's a great time now that you're here, John. Just in time. Buck's Backyard Toys says, what's up, Amanda and April? I just got here. Well, hello, everybody. Good to see y'all. I still got coffee in my cup. Amanda says, hi, Bucks. April says, yes, we are, John. I'm glad you're here, love. Cowboy says, lightning bolt. Amanda says, hey, 18. Anyway, that's a good song, too. April says, hi, Backyard. Good to see you, love. Amanda says, great job, Jake. Turkey 100%. Thank you. April says, bravo, turkey, woohoo. Backyard says, I like that song when I ride my motorcycle. It makes me want to go a little faster. Right? Train of love is coming fast. I close my eyes and I hit the gas. Full speed ahead into her waiting arms. I was hypnotized by her loving charms. She was Russian roulette. I was dying to play. Flirting with danger every step of the way. I was reckless. 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 Walking on the wild side. Sign on the highway said danger ahead. I was driving through the land of the living dead. I did not know she meant to be unkind when I gave her my heart and she stole my mind. The devil would be waiting just around the bend, and I knew it wouldn't be long until the end. I was reckless, reckless, reckless. I'm walking on the wild side. Yeah, I can't remember the rest of that song, but it's a good one. I was feeling lost. I was feeling down. I put the gun right next to my head. I knew she was lying in another man's bed. Why she done me wrong, Lord, I could not figure as I stepped on the gas and pulled the trigger. Reckless. Anyway, you'd have to hear it. It's a good song. Cowboys 8 Pound says, woo-wee. Hamburger Helper. Amy says, copyright by Wham. By whom? Bob Seger or Metallica? Right, by both, actually. By Sony Music Group or whoever owns it. I can't remember. It's me says, Bob Seger from Michigan. So is Ted. Cool. It's on your album, Jake. Yeah, if you want to hear that song, go download my album. And if you want that, I can hook you up, dog. One second. I should have done this earlier. I forgot. It happens. Old man brain. There's a link. I'll pin it to the top, and you can download it at your leisure. That way you can hear the whole song with the band. Nate, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Jake and Untethered Live family. Good to see you guys. I'm working the Patrick Dempsey challenge here, back in Maine, late night. I hear you. Well, congratulations and welcome back. We missed you.
VJ, now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, VJ, my best friend, right through it all, VJ. If I die before I wake, VJ.
Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. He fell in love with a wooden maiden over at the antique store. Elijah, oh, too stubborn to ever show a sign. 'Cause his heart was made from a knotted pine. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face was red? Elijah, that poor wooden head. Anyway, well, they call me. I can't hit the note. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame. Well, everybody like to handle what I got. I like to cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night we had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, a buddy of mine left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth-to-mouth. They was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flame. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night we had a bad one, a mile or two down the road. Well, a buddy of mine left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. I did that one, didn't I? I got a fire engine red T-Bird automobile. In a minute or less, I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on, 15 off. When it gets too hot, they just give me a call. I'm the fireman. That's my name. They call me the fireman. Yeah, the fireman. That's my name. There you go, just for you. Oh, Nate hit me with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Nate. God bless you, sir. I appreciate you. Amanda says, Nate. Totally different, says Amanda. It is not totally different. It's the same beat. It's just longer. There's 2 more beats in the measure. Instead of going, it's going. See the difference? I just doubled it. Same thing. Don't argue with me. I know what I'm talking about. Mr. P says, sounds great, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. It does not, but I appreciate it. I got to down key everything just to be able to sing it. Mr. P says, I sent you something, Jake. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I don't see it yet. Ah, nope. Where did it? Nope. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yes. Remember that. Always. Stupid phone. CashApp, brother. Oh, okay. My bad. Aha. Thank you. God bless you, sir. I just got it. Here we go. Nate says, hey, Amanda. Dakota says, hi, Jake. Hi, Dakota. Amanda says, 18 in life again. 18 in life again. It's really high. I couldn't sing that if I wanted to. I used to know it, though. Anyway. Nate says, what have I missed, Bandhammer? Not a whole lot. Just me caterwauling. Dakota says, hi, Amanda. And Amanda says, 8-ball is Jake walking on the wild side. Yeah. I walked in. There said Slim. He was sitting on a chimney with a sapphire gin. When the pain reached his heart, he looked aside and said, are you ready for the wild ride? Come on, take me on a wild ride. Things start shaking on a wild ride. Don't you make it on a wild ride. Think you break it on a wild ride. I used to do that song years ago. Y'all probably don't even know who Dwight Yoakam is, do you? My lip has a hole in it. Really. 8-ball says, most definitely, Jake is walking on the wild side. Mr. P says, dang, YouTube got me all kinds of restricted. I can't comment on anything anymore but what channels I'm a member of. Well, that's weird. Amanda says, well, damn, John, that sucks. April says, hi, Nate. Good to see you, Mystery Heart. Amy Elizabeth says, my comment posted 3 minutes after I sent it. I'm sorry. It's not my doing. It's got to be YouTube's doing. Mr. P says, they keep blacking out what I'm watching. That's weird. Or what are you doing on YouTube that's making them come after you like that? Amanda says, you been a bad boy, John? LOL. Mr. P says, oh. Nate says, you too, April, thank you. And not even really, Amanda, says Mr. P. Liberals are some of the very best crybabies is all. Yeah, I know. You gotta placate them a little bit. Amanda says, right, John? And Amy says, I'm waiting to do my security check at 10 o'clock. Locking the doors, fill out my time card, and then start the weekend. Woo-hoo. Yeah. She's a hard-working man. She wears a steel hard hat. She can ride a rope, hammer and paint, do things with her hands that most men can't. She can't get ahead no matter how hard she tries. She's getting really good at barely getting by. Sorry. Me too. Amanda says, woohoo, Amy. And there's the link to my album. If you guys want it, go download it for free. It's yours. The only thing I ask in return is that you share it with someone else. Let other people hear my work. That's it. And maybe direct them to my show. April says, thank you, Nate. Love. Yes, thank you very much. And Amanda says, like, subscribe, share, support, join, and Super Chats are available in the Cash App. Also, $ Jake Johnson Band, and PayPal also. PayPal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. And April says, message retracted. Amy says, fire trucks and cops just drove by. Lights and sirens. Students can't drive in the rain. Amanda says, lots, Nate. Everyone is in on the Elizabeth challenge now. It's a challenge? Y'all turned it into a thing. And Nate says, eat, Jake. Don't starve. This should buy you at least a half a piece of bread in this economy, LOL. Right on, brother. Thank you, and God bless you. Amanda says, thanks, Nate. And Amy says, thanks, Nate. And Nate says, has anyone got you yet, Amanda? I am the next in line for the throne, LOL. Mr. P says, I sent you something, Jake. I got it. Thank you, buddy. God bless you. Appreciate it. Amy says, unfortunately, I can't donate any more this week. I didn't ask you to. Only if you want to. It's up to you. Mr. P says, I sent it before Nate popped up. LOL. You win. Amanda says, thanks, John. April says, nice, Nate and John. Mr. P says, look in your Cash App, brother. You must have read my mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. By the way, Untethered Live is now over on Wimkin, which is a new social media site, so go check it out. Getting lots of views over there. It's pretty nice. Thank you, Amy. Amanda says, LOL, Nate, Linda, and Amy got me once, and I think they were early, though. Amy says, I shared. That's good. Thank you. Mr. P says, you're welcome, Jake. Nate says, John, are we Elizabeth challenging a donation? This ought to be good in the future. Right? Well, here, since you guys donated, I'll give it to you.
Moonlit skies and fireworks. People laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stare. So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars and play their games. But I just stare. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. You said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. And girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything for just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. At that bar where we first met, you smiled at me and my palms got wet, and you just looked away. But I just stayed. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. But you just stayed. But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything for just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away.
All right, by request, a little Elizabeth. Amy says, Amy Elizabeth accepting donations. Well, listen, If you work really hard and stay up many, many nights and learn many, many things and show real dedication and stick to it for 8 long years, you too can earn $10 because somebody likes you. Amanda says, LOL, me too, Amy. Garrett Hayes, welcome to the show. He says, fact, only an idiot would vote for Kamala Harris, and to want another 4 years or what we just had, it takes a special kind of stupid. Well, you're preaching to the choir here, Garrett. And Mr. P says, no, LOL, I heard the feed Jake and sent $10 too. I just wanted to be original, LOL. So thank you, sir. God bless you. And Nate says, they probably were, Amanda. You're a hard one to beat at that, since you probably listened to it thousands of times before us, LOL. Right on. It's Me says, I ain't heard one Beatles song yet. Good gracious. Good grief. He come on blacktop, he got grooving up slowly, he got juju eyeballs, he won holy roller, he say, I know you and you know me. We got to get together if you wanna be free. Come together right now over me. I guess you said you'd never love me like you lived, like you did. Nobody ever really loved me like she loved me, like she does. Don't let me down. Let me down. Don't let me down. Hey, don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. It's a love that has no past. It's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. She was just 17, you know what I mean. And before too long, I'd fall in love with her. Tell me, how could I dance with another? Oh, when I saw her standing there, well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room and I held her hand in mine. Whoa, we danced through the night and we held each other tight. And before too long, I'd fall in love with her. Tell me, how could I dance with another? Ooh, when I saw her standing there. And I saw her standing there. There you go, 3 Beatles tunes, just for you. It's me. April says, woohoo, and Amanda says, I know Dwight, LOL. How about the Wolves, Jake? I got copyright claim the last time I did it. Nate says, LOL, good deal, John. We both had the feeling to donate around the same time. That's pretty cool, actually. Yes, I will be able to have lunch tomorrow at my show. Thank you. And I'll think of you guys while I'm eating. Mr. P says, just liberals saying whatever they will and respond, I'm a bad guy. No, you're not a bad guy. Damien Smith, welcome to the show. He says, what's up, brother? What's up, Damien? I like your name. A little scary, but I'm into it. Amanda says, hi, Damien. Welcome back. Amy says, you wouldn't have that issue on Wimkin, John. It's 100% free speech. The problem is I doubt I'm making any money over there. But I'm going to give it a shot because there seems to be some interest for me over there. And I'm going to upload videos there for the next couple of months and see what happens. So, if you have any control over Wimkin, or if you have any stock in Wimkin, or any say in Wimkin, I would greatly appreciate a leg up. If you can give me one and let me get to a position where I can make some money over there, that'd be fantastic. And I would be much more happy to be there. The only reason I'm here is because I do make a little bit here. Mr. P says, yep. I was thinking maybe it'll buy him a small pizza. Well, that's good enough, buddy. Thank you. I'll buy a pizza with it. April says, nice. Thank you. Mr. P says, I keep hearing... Uh-oh. Hang on. Where'd it go? Mr. P says, I keep hearing about that, Amy. I haven't tried it yet. I'm over there. Amanda says, oh, yeah, baby. Nate says, here we go, Bandhammer. Here we go, loves, says April. And Amanda says, get you some, Nate, LOL. Amy says, I beat y'all to it. Nah. I had to beat Amanda, then Nate. You did it. You won. Amanda says, singing along. And Mr. P says, I don't care about winning. Just help with whatever I can when I can. I thought it was funny, the timing that we sent $10 after hearing Feed Jake. Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Feed Jake. You know what I'm saying? Amanda says, so, you're sweet, John. Oh, I read that backwards. You're so sweet, John. Yes, you are. Nate says, I agree, Mr. P. It was really cool, actually. Yes, it was. And God bless you both. Amanda says, I'd give you everything for just one kiss. Mwah. Amy says, ugh. The barometric pressure dropped and my body hurts. I know how that feels. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da. Know what I mean? I had to quit taking painkillers. They got very expensive. Although I would kill a man for a cup of coffee and a Percocet right about now. April says, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, no, says Amanda. Nate says, oh, no. Amanda says, gotcha, Nate, LOL. Nate says, damn it, Amanda, LOL. 6 of one having to listen to the other. Between the two of them, one of them can get sloppy. Amanda says, you're definitely getting closer, though. April says, LOL, and Amanda says, LOL, Nate. Whew. Ninnies. Oh, yeah, that wasn't a ninny, that was a scar. Nate says, the student will become the teacher one day. Grasshopper. You must take this pick from my hand. Amy says, it's almost Star Trek time. I agree, Amy. We're getting there. LOL, the teacher never tells all his secrets, says Amanda. Patty says, do you know Levon? And it shall be Levon, and it shall be a good man. He shall be Levon. Now, I've never heard it before. Who is it? I also used to know, but I can't sing, remember? I can't hit those notes, and John has a particularly high voice. Today. Anyway, I can't sing the high notes. Sorry. I wish I could. I also used to do the other one. The slow song. I can't think of what. I can't even think of it now. It's in the key of G. I remember that. The way you look tonight. tonight. That one. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight. The way you look tonight. And I can't explain. Something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. The way you look tonight. Anyway, I used to do all that stuff. I can't do it right now, though. Sorry. All I have is the low part of my voice. I cannot access the higher registers. I can't hit any note above this sound that I'm making right now. And I've just lost my ability to sing, and I apologize about that. But there's nothing I can do. Amy says, after what happened to Lennon, it's a dung beetle. Ha ha. I think it started before that. When they got off the plane and said they were more popular than Jesus Christ, I think that started their downfall. God don't like that kind of thing. Especially when he blessed you in the first place. April says, woohoo, and Amanda says, LOL, Amy. I just told Jake last night I miss Spock. We are in the next generation. But Data grows on you. He does that. April says, hi, Patty. Good to see you, love. Smiley face with herpes and 2 hearts in a circle. And Amy says, wait for the episode when Dr. Crusher uses Data as an adult toy. Wasn't that Tasha Yar that did that? I'm pretty sure we've already seen that was in first season. Unless it happens again. If that's the case, I don't remember that episode. But I think Tasha Yar is the one that got freaky with the android, if you know what I'm saying. Patty says, hi, April. And Amanda says, shh, LOL. I haven't seen them, so don't give it away. It's me says, thank you. Thank you back. Good gracious. Amanda says, we are just after Data created LOL, his daughter. Yep. Amy says, the guy who plays Data was in the A-Team, I think. No, the guy who plays Barkley was in the A-Team. That was Murdoch. Barkley, the guy that's depressed and kind of on the spectrum. Not Data. Data was not in the A-Team. He was in Night Court, though. Amy Elizabeth says, I know the CEO, but I don't have any power. Well, you could be suggestive. Point him, get me on his radar anyway. I'd appreciate that. But I'm not asking you to do anything illegal. Just get me noticed. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for any inside track stuff. Oh, damn it, man, says Amanda. Linda Davis. I missed the song. What song did you miss, Linda? Linda, yes, you did, says Amanda. Which song? Are you talking about my song, Elizabeth? Well, number one, you can click that link at the top of the chat, and then click the 3 dots in the blue link that comes up below it, and you can download that song. It's yours for free. But I will play it again if you just want to hear it. And Amanda says, "Get sloppy, LOL." Ha ha ha. Glug 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 3000. It's me, says, I had OD'd on perks 25 years ago. I can't OD on perks. I took them for too long. I'm immune. I wish I could, but I can't. April says, hi, Linda, love. How are you? How are you feeling? Yes, how are you feeling? How did your doctor's appointment go, and are you getting better? All those questions. Nate says, ℂ𝕚𝕝𝕝. The 2-1 of them. Hold on. ℂ𝕚𝕝. Between the two, one of them can get sloppy. I spit my drink out. Between the two of them, one can get sloppy, yes. Amanda says, damn, it's me. I'm glad you made it. Yes. I'm glad you did not die from overdosing. Because I OD'd in Denver and I just can't remember my name. Huh? Amanda says, rolling on the floor, Nate. Mr. P says, that was a great Jack Black impression, Jake. What are we talking about? I can't do Jack Black at all. My eyebrows won't move that way. I wish they did. I got a question to ask you, says Dakota. Well, ask away, Dakota. I'll answer it. That was good, Nate, says Amanda. And Nate says, Amanda, he either gave you the greatest compliment a man could give, or... And Amanda says, ask Dakota. Well, I will tell you this, Nate. It just won't do to be with me and not be secure in yourself. That's not going to work. So, she knows which one that those two are. You have to be secure to hang out with me. That's all there is to it. Just like I have to be, so do they. None of this jealousy stuff. It would never work. I have a line. Don't get me wrong. My line is just further than everybody else's is. But there is a line, and I don't cross it. Never. Unless I'm, bored. It's me says, yeah, Amanda, I never touched them after it scared me straight. Well, that's good. It's me. If it causes that kind of problem, you certainly don't ever need to touch those things. The only reason I do is because I'm severely screwed up, and I haven't done it in quite a while. I've been off of Percocets or off of Oxycontins for almost a year now, maybe a little more than a year. Quit cold turkey like a damn man. White knuckle all the way through it. Linda says, better than I did before. Thanks, April. I'm glad you feel better, Linda. Mr. P says, watch now. Jake will think I'm talking about this song, and I meant the little funny bit before this. I don't know what we're talking about, so I don't think anything. Nate, I can't read your message if you retract them, buddy. Dakota says, can he call me the fireman by George Strait, please? I've already played that song. I played it like 5 minutes ago. Where were you at? I played it when you typed it. Amanda says, right, it's me. And Amanda says, he already did that song earlier, Dakota. And Amanda says, I'll take it as a compliment, Nate. See, I told you. Dakota says, I didn't. He'll he. I didn't, he'll he. I didn't hear it. If I'm going to get copyright claimed, I'd rather not get copyright claimed twice. There is a back button, so scroll back about 5 minutes and there it is. Nate says, Jake, that very good friend of mine that you remind me of passed away the other morning. You playing on the guitar makes me feel so close to him, it actually gives me goosebumps. Thanks for being you. Well, God bless you and God bless your friend, and know that your friend is in a great place right now. Way better than he was before, and you should celebrate that idea. And I'm with you. God bless you, buddy. Amanda says, oh, Nate. Amy says, I'll try. Thank you. Oh, Nate, round 2, says Amanda. Mr. P says, oh, yeah, because I got to play it again for Linda. That's right. Mr. P says, awesome. I bet some trekkie named their daughter Lol. I bet you're right about that. And probably so. There's some freaky trekkies out there. Dakota. Apparently you're not actually listening to me, because not only have I played that song already, but I just told you that a minute ago. I know you're not repeating yourself for the sake of getting attention, because I can read all your chats. Dakota says, Amy. April says, smiley face. And Linda says, CT scan done now, and I have to go to the neurologist. What, did they learn anything? Or are you still waiting on results? Amanda says, LOL, glug glug 3000. Right on. Hi, Linda, says Dakota. And Amy says, oh, Linda, get well, hun. Amy says, Dakota. Dakota says, how is your evening going, Amy? Patty says, that is not really what John meant, as it was taken out of context. He actually thought it was strange to feel more popular than God. He was not more popular than God. What's strange is that he actually thought he was. I don't think it was taken out of context. I remember the clip when it happened. I remember the clip when I saw it. It was a rerun, but it happened somewhere around the time I was born. But he did say, look, we're more popular than Jesus Christ. He did say that. Now, they may have put a lot of spin on that in the news, but he did say it. And I don't remember who it was. It might not have been John that said it. It might have been, though, because I can't remember. One of them said it. Amy says, I'm busy as usual, Dakota. And Nate says, what do you mean round two, Amanda? Am I missing something? Yeah, I'm going to play that song in a minute. Dakota, it's third time. Don't ask me again. I read your comment. You don't have to keep asking. I don't wear down. I already played that song, and I played it for you. I fulfilled that obligation. If you want me to jump at your whim, $ Jake Johnson Band. And Amanda says he's going to play Elizabeth again, which is a song I wrote and will not get copyright claimed for, which is why I'm not playing it twice. Linda says, I just wish I only had to deal with one medical issue at a time. I agree, and I hope that you get through it. And if there's anything you need, please do ask. Amanda says, almost 2 years now, Jake, off the oxy. Almost 2 years. Clean as a preacher's sheets. Which is weird because I am a preacher. But my sheets aren't that clean. Nate says, oh, well, it's on like Donkey Kong. Here you go. Sorry, wrong button. This is for you, Linda.
Moonlit skies and fireworks, people laugh, people flirt all night long. But I just stare. So I drove down to the local bar where people come in their fancy cars to play their games. But I just stare. Then I saw you sitting there, all alone in that empty chair right next to you. I fell in love, oh baby. You looked down and you took my hand. You said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. And girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away. smiled at me and my palms got wet. You just looked away. But I just stayed. You said, been in love and it never works. I always end up getting hurt, and I ain't doing that no more. There ain't no way. Oh no, 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 no. You stood up to say goodbye, grabbed your hand with a tear in my eye, and I just walked away. But you just stayed. But you looked down and you took my hand and said, boy, I hope you understand that I'm not a girl that needs a man. I got my life and all my plans, and if you were there, you'd just be in my way. Girl, it ain't gotta be like this. I'd give you everything but just one kiss, and I don't care what you say. I fell in love with you anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, you take my breath away.
All right. That's just for you guys. Now, Dakota. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night we had a bad one, a mile or two down the road. Well, a buddy of mine left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth of mine. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. I'm the fireman. That's my name. There you go. Just for you. Nate says, the reason I retracted that message is because what I tried to do was use voice to text, and it was nonsense, so I deleted it. Got it. Amanda says, LOL, Nate. And I was on a call. I was working. Well, good for you. And you just got the song you asked for, so I hope you're happy. Noah says, yes. Well, welcome, Noah. Good to see you. Noah says, smoke cigarettes on a stream. Okay. You don't have to ask me twice. Does that tickle your fancy, Noah? Amanda says, hi, Noah, welcome. And Amanda says, Hawk Tua. Sometimes you got to spit on that thing. Noah says, your chat's about to jump. Noah says John meant that their image was more well known, not that they were more important. Either way, it didn't bode well for their career. Know anything by the Velvet Underground? I do, but I don't have my electric guitar hooked up, so it wouldn't sound very good on an acoustic. Amanda says, come on, Nate. And April says, hi, Noah, welcome. And Linda Davis says, thank you, Jake. My pleasure, Linda. And Amanda says, you can do it. Nate says, oh, Amanda, I'm coming. I'm ready. And April says, whatever that is, a big finger, a kissy face, music, 2 hearts in a circle, and more music. Nice. Amanda says, LOL, Nate. And April says, LOL, Nate. And Amanda says, singing along, jamming out. Excellent. Amy says, message retracted. I can't read the message if you delete it. And Nate says, ha, Amy. And Amanda says, I'd give you everything for just one kiss. I feel like I've read that one before. Amanda says, what are you talking about, Amy? Amy says, never mind, it's too long of a comment. Is it a good one or a bad one? Amanda says, okay. Oh, no. And Nate says, oh, no. And Linda says, no. Damn you, Banhammer. And Amanda says, Nate. I'm getting so much closer, says Nate. And Amanda says, very close. One day you might actually get it. April says, woohoo. And Nate says, we win either way by hearing the Jake Johnson original song every time. Thanks, Jake. My pleasure, sir. And I'm so glad you guys like it and have made a game out of it. And it tickles me to no end. Thank you. Amanda says, absolutely, Nate. I jam on it all the time. Yeah, I got it like that. April says, thanks, Jake, love. My pleasure, sweetheart. Amanda says, the firemen in my community wouldn't make the calendars. Oh. I would, but I'd have to show them my body. Amanda says, I don't know what that is. Is that a dolphin? Or a whale, or a wave? What is that? Oh, water to put the fire out. Got it. April says, yeehaw, woo. Smiley face, heart, thumbs up, turkey. And Amanda says, LOL, Amy. And Amy says, tickle your fancy. I'm 53 years old and still haven't located my fancy. You just need a good young strapping cowboy to show you where it's at, that's all. It's there, I promise. Amanda says, oh damn, Amy. Amanda says, woohoo, Jake. A wave. Rocking on in my direction. Says you know it's the truth. I forgot the words of that song, but it's something about a wave. On the wave on wave. That's a good song anyway. Nate says, damn, Jake, you're getting the ladies flustered. LOL. Nah, they're flustering me. What are you talking about? Amanda says, he has a way of doing that, Nate. Oh. And don't forget to vote on November the 5th. Don't forget to vote. Absolutely. It's Me says, gotta hear Your Cheating Heart by Hank Williams. And those damn music artists, says Nate, have some type of trans on woman. What? You know how I like my women, Nate? And see, I was raised differently. Well, I was raised on a sophisticated kind of style. Yeah, my taste in music and women drove my folks half wild. Mom and Dad, they had a plan for me, It was debutantes and symphonies. But I like my music, man, I like those women wild. Yeah, I like my women just a little on the trashy side, where they wear their pants too tight and man, their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge gives me a woody, makes me feel all confused, 'cause I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Should have seen the looks on my faces of my dad and mom when I showed up at the door with my date for the senior prom. She said, "Pardon me, Jake, that ain't no kid. That's a 5th Street hooker. She's got a Jiffy Pop wig." And I said, "I know, Ma. Ain't she cool? That's the kind I dig. 'Cause I like my women just a little on the trashy side, where they wear their pants too tight and man, their hair is dyed bright red. Too much lipstick, too much rouge gives me a woody, gets me all confused. 'Cause I like my women and I like them on the trashy side." Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and scream my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday, and you'll crave the love that you threw away. Then someday soon, darling, you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like acid rain. What? You'll burn to the ground and scream in pain. You'll crawl across the floor. I'm not bitter the way I did. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. There you go. It's me just for you. All right, let me get through the chat and then I'm going to go to bed. Trance on women. Those damn music types have some sort of trance on women. Got it. Understood. Trance, I think he meant to say. Big difference. Big difference between trans and trance. Right. Amanda says a little on the trashy side. Amy says unless there's something about Nate I'm just finding out about. Ooh, Nate. April says, yeah. Amy says, to each their own, just leave me alone. My motto is, you do you, just don't get any of it on me. April says, LOL. La, says Amy. La, la. April says, LOL. Amanda says, it's time for a beer. I think. Oh, Woody. Never mind. Took me a minute. Woody, LOL. Nate says, Jake and Amanda, I meant trance. Excuse my redneck ass for not spelling it correctly, LOL. That's all right. April says, I love it. And Amanda says, I knew what you meant, Nate, LOL. Nate says, damn, Amy, I just can't spell. And Amy says, me too, Amanda. But it was comedic gold. Amen. And Amanda says, I speak redneck. Christine Marshall's in the house. What up, Christine? Good to see you. It's me says, I knew you would fit that Hank tune. That's right up my alley for sure. Amanda says, hi, Christine. And Amanda says, absolutely, Amy. And Christine says, hi, y'all. Nate says, yes, it was Amy. I was laughing too hard to type it fast enough. Yes, it was, Amy. I was typing too hard and fast enough. Amy says, thanks, Nate. I got jokes. Beautiful. Amanda says, LOL, Nate. And April says, Christine, hi. Good to see you, love. LOL, Jake. Woohoo. Well, I'm so glad you guys are having fun tonight. I'm having a blast myself. But alas, it has been a long day, and I am very tired. So I am going to go to work soon. Go to bed soon so I can go to work later. Christine Marshall says, I got to work early in the morning, but I just wanted to come say hi real quick. And I like the video. You know I love you guys. I love you. Your mindset, buddy. I love your mindset, buddy. You helped me a lot. Well, Christine, God bless you. And you helped me too. Thank you for being here. And thanks for dropping in to say hello. And remember, tomorrow night, there will not be a politics show on Saturday because I have to be in Chocowinity, North Carolina to play music. So I'll catch up with you guys on Sunday. Amanda says, reminder, no show tomorrow night. Jake has a show. Amy's retracting messages again. It's me says, have a great night, folks. And Amy says, aw. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I got to go make some money. I do have to eat and pay the light bill, so, you know, occasionally I got to go do work. But I will be back. And I will be pissed off. I'll be fine. It's going to be a great night. This is work. I know. Tell me about it. I don't get a day off. I don't get a night off. I get 30-minute naps here and there. Amanda says, good night all. See you Sunday night at 8 p.m. right here on Untethered Live for Bible study. Christine Marshall says, heart. Nate says, have a great night, Untethered Live family. Have a great night, Jake. You have a great night, Nate. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the super chat. I have a pheasant hunting trip Sunday. Wish me luck, you guys. Love you guys. See you Sunday. Well, get a pheasant for us. Good luck. May all your hunting desires come true, and may all of your ammunition find prey. April says, we love you all. God bless you. See you Sunday. Much love, everybody. Much love. Amy says, love y'all. Bye. Love you too, Amy. Thank you for being here, hon. Amanda says, enjoy, Nate. Get a big one. Linda Davis says, have a good time, Jake, and we will see you Sunday. Good night, all. Linda, good night. Tell Walter we said we missed him. Amanda says, Star Trekking time. LOL, Amy. And Nate says, aim true, miss small. Bye, guys. I like, we aim to please. Would you aim to please? That's in a truck stop bathroom I saw one time. Just thought it was funny. Anyway, I had a good time tonight. Thank you guys so much. I enjoyed it. I hope you love the music. I hope you love the camaraderie and the flirtatiousness and every bit of it. I hope you enjoyed it all. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Sunday right here for some Bible study on Untethered Live. Have a great night. God bless each and every one of you. May his blessings abound in your lives, and may his grace light your footsteps every which way you decide to go. And while you're out there going, Be nice to somebody. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter why. Doesn't cost anything. It isn't hard to do. Just smile and be nice on purpose. Do it on purpose. Seek someone to be nice to. And I promise you, it will change your life. Just that one change to your behavior. That will change your life. Won't you do that for me, please? And I know it'll work. Thanks for watching.